The South African government shut down power in Nigerian embassy over 10 million naira debt. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. Just when you think you've heard it all about the bad way of governing that the current APC government has put us to in the last 80 years and also subsequent cumulative bad governance in Nigeria, this embarrassing news just filtered in about how the South African government shut down our own Nigerian embassy for 10 million naira unpaid debt. Now, when people are talking about administration and everything, well, when you rate this current administration, it's almost nothing to write home about without mincing words. It just seems as if, the government has been asleep right from the inception of the administration. And now towards the end of their tenure, all the lapses are just rearing their ugly heads. And we cannot but wonder to say, is it a curse to be a Nigerian? Or what exactly have we done wrong to deserve the kind of leadership that we've been continually been blessed with? Now let's get into the news. City Power, an electric distribution company in South Africa, has cut off power supply to the Nigerian consulate in Johannesburg over unpaid debts. On Wednesday, the DISCO said the consulate was owing at least 600,000 rand. That's about $35,000. We are on our second day of revenue collection drive around Alexandra's Service Delivery Center, SDC. Here we started with the Nigerian Consulate General in Ilovo, who owe minimum of 600,000 rand, and they were cut off, City Power tweeted. Isaac Mangana, City Power spokesperson, said the Nigerian consulate shut its gate and refused City Power entry into the building. He added that the consulate's electricity was cut off when it was clear that no officials were going to meet with the DISCO. In a statement on Wednesday, the consulate faulted City Power's actions, saying it was a violation of international treaties. The consulate said an investigation will be launched to address the illegal violation, saying the electricity company arrived without prior notice and disrupted services. The Consulate General of Nigeria in Johannesburg hereby condemned the invasion of its premises on Wednesday, 18th January 2023, by officials of Johannesburg City Council, purportedly on a debt recovery exercise, the statement reads. The invasion squad, which comprised officials of Johannesburg Metropolitan Police Department, JMPD, and City Power, as well as members of the press, arrived at the consulate without prior notice or appointment and disrupted normal consular services. The consulate maintains that the action of the officials, no matter the jurisdiction, was in complete violation of extant international treaties and conventions, especially the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations 1963, which guarantees the inviolability of consular premises. Consequently, the Consulate General has, through diplomatic channels, conveyed the displeasure of the federal government of Nigeria to the South African government with a demand for thorough investigation to be conducted into the illegal violation of the premises of the Consulate General and appropriate remedial measures taken to forestall reoccurrence. Furthermore, the consulate wishes to express its regrets to members of the public for the disruption to services caused by the invasion and hereby assures that normal consular services have been restored at the mission. South Africa has been experiencing an energy crisis for years, with residents protesting long hours of power cuts. It was reported that violent protests broke out across the country amidst growing frustrations about the problem. In response, the government said it was on course to pass a law speeding up power projects, but noted that electricity shortages could continue till 2024. So this is the highly embarrassing situation that Nigerian consulate has faced in South Africa. And the question is, who exactly was in charge of the money? Why was money not disbursed? What is the payment plan? What has the way of paying the bills. What has it been done? Because all we are hearing is quotation of Vienna Constitutional Law of International Treaty or something. Whereas the bone of contention is, how did you get to the point where you're owing 600,000 rands? How did it get to that point? That's about 10 million naira. So because we are very quick to just scratch the surface and say, no, they shouldn't have done this and this and this. Why did you do what caused them to do that? That's the question. And that's why we always miss the plots when it comes to discussions about things that concerns our dear country, Nigeria. Who should be faulted? Who should be held accountable for it? As with all government institutions, it is a case of soldier go, soldier come, barracks remain. That's the horrible attitude we have developed over the years, and which has brought a lot of decadence in almost all government infrastructures. And in situations where we have noble men and women of integrity who are at the peak of affairs and trying to put things right, people get into name calling and get them into, drag them into situations that will make them question their existence or their level of integrity. And we are going to ask this again to say, who exactly is at fault? Who has embezzled the money? Is the consulate not making enough money? How was the money meant to be disbursed? Why did they have to wait for it to be an accumulation to the point of getting to 10 million naira in naira, 600,000 rand in South Africa currency, and about 35,000, is it dollars? Yes. So the question still remains, this is just going to fly away, and because they are using international treaty to cover it up. But how many embassies are still owing? Because as soon as this government leaves in the next 3-4 months, then another government takes over. But the truth of the matter is, it is highly embarrassing to hear of such. What's your opinion? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, Nigeria will rise again. Nigeria will flow again with milk and honey. Let's just do the needful and be hopeful. See you in the next news. Bye for now.